Hey Loc Friends! Welcome back to my channel, and this is my 3-year Loc update. So, the first question people usually have is, how many Locs do you have? Well, I started my Locs by myself, interlocked, and I did a 4-point rotation, and I ended up with 371 Locs. And then probably a little over a year ago, I was having like a little patch here that was just kept coming out. So then I started a new Loc, and this one has been since last year. So that made 372. Now, there's so many reasons why I love my Locs. Well, they're gorgeous, of course, but they're so easy and instant ready to go. Now, before, if I had to go somewhere, or I would have to pre-plan my hairstyles, which I'm sure we all had to do that. So now they're just pull off the bonnet, flip it, and let's go. Now my wash routine has changed slightly. Instead of washing like every week or or 2 times a week, I wash between once a week, or I'll go as long as 2 weeks, but never longer than 2 weeks. I used to cycle a lot, and since I've had like back issues, I haven't been able to cycle a lot. So then I haven't needed to wash my hair so much, and when I go to work, I cover it up, so I don't need to wash my hair as often. Now, what's new with my hair this year? Now, in January, when it was my birthday, is when I bleached my ends, and that's when I dyed it pink. Now, since that, because my ends were super loose, but since the last, it's November now, so 11 months, oh, my ends, they have closed. So I am fully locked. I have no more stretch. This is it. These things are locked, buddy. Locked. Now, what are my go-to styles? This hairstyle, besides the lovely headband there, is usually my go-to style if I'm going out. On a normal everyday basis, I'll just have my hair down like this, or I can flip it like this, but I'm not really into styling too much. I try to leave it alone, especially since the ends are fragile from the bleaching. I don't try to mess with my hair too much. The tedious braiding and banding, I do not do that anymore. I stopped braiding and banding to shower right before I turned 2 years. Now I do say after I shower, I will put my hair into sections because I do blow dry my hair. And that's because after I bleached it, those ends would take forever, and the back of my hair would take forever to dry. So I started to blow dry so my hair wouldn't stay damp for too long. Spritzing. Daily spritzing. I do not daily spritz, and there's a reason why. Because every time I take a shower, I do not cover my hair, so the moisture and everything from my shower is my daily spritz. Now, products. What products do I use? Well, I don't use the Suave clarifying shampoo anymore. I switched over to Olaplex. They have a clarifying shampoo, and I switched to them because I knew I was going to bleach my hair, and just to give my hair some extra protection with the bonds being broken. And when I do my reties, I use this locking paste I seen from Kiki J, and this locking paste is called, or is it, let's see, it's not Loxanity. If you saw that, that's just a sticker I put over it. It's just a twisting paste, a hydrating twisting paste, and it says natural. Got it off of Amazon. So now to oils, and do I use them? And the answer is yes. After I shower and while my hair is still damped, not soaking wet, but damped, I will just put a little drop of this Jamaican black castor oil from shea butter. I put a drop in my hand and I concentrate it strictly on my ends. I rub it in and make sure, because these ends, like I said, they've fallen off or they've broken off, and I want to just keep them moisturized, because doing all of that put a real stress on your ends, and my ends, they're already the oldest part of your hair. So I do that after a shower to make sure they stay hydrated. So now I'm going to give you a little tour of my hair. Now, lint, frizz, and stretch. I already said stretch. I don't have any stretch anymore. Frizz, I have frizz, and my hair wants to come on out, and I'm constantly like twisting it back, but I just keep doing that, and so see how frizzy, and I don't mind it. It just is what it is. I'm not gonna be stressing myself and trying to do tedious things to get those hairs out, and it adds more fluff, so I do not mind that. And lint, I haven't had a problem with lint, and of course when you color, but I just put temporary color, but that will mask. I have noticed, of course, that back row is what people usually say. I have seen some in this one, but not too bad, Let's turn around. That's my back row. Bonnet use. Do not sleep on using your bonnet. I use my bonnet to sleep. I use it when I'm lounging on the couch. I put it on when I'm doing laundry. I try to minimize the lint that's floating around in the air or from the couch or everything. So I know it's kind of cumbersome wearing a bonnet all the time, but I have a really loose fitting one, and I just throw it on, like I said, if I want to lay down on the couch or doing the laundry and going to sleep at night. And I think that's a good reason why I don't have a big lint problem. And that's all for now. But if you're new here, I installed myself, I maintained myself, I accomplished it with a 5-way mirror I got so I can see all angles of my head. I do my own reties. I usually take 2 days to do my reties. I just set aside a time where I have a free couple of days, and then that's when I do it. And I can say they are flourishing. I'm not even saying I'm worried about any locks. Right now, I've been doing great. They look great, and I can't wait to continue on to my many more years in this journey. So, thanks for watching. And here is a walk through my loc journey over the past 3 years. like, and if you want to, share, but most importantly, subscribe.